Hello everybody, welcome back. I look like a crazy woman and I promise there is a reason to this. That is a terrible angle. Let's try up here. Oh, I don't think my camera's gonna stay up here. I want to have a little chat, so oh, breaking everything. Okay, this is not working. Let's go somewhere else for now. Okay, let's go out here. So, hi, it's Wednesday afternoon here. It's another day that Ali's at work. I always seem to pick up the camera on these days because I'm on my own and it just feels nice, you know? Get to talk to you guys when I'm on my own. So I've had a very busy morning actually, and a very busy start of the week, I guess. But this week has felt so long. I can't explain it. I think it's because we didn't go out over the weekend. We were just here all weekend and it just felt like the week just rolled into the weekend and then the weekend into the week, and it's just like this ongoing Groundhog Day sort of feeling. But yes, I hope you had better weekends than me. I look like this because I'm going to do something very exciting with you today. Well, it's actually not very exciting for you guys. I'm debating whether you even want to watch this, but it's kind of a little bit different than my normal content, but I thought I'd do some eyebrow lamination with you all. Very nervous because I've never done it before. I've been to a salon and had it done and I loved it. And obviously now, having the boys, I don't have time to do anything like that for myself. So I thought I'd do a DIY one that I bought off Amazon. I follow another YouTuber from the UK and she does it all the time and they look amazing. Couldn't find the same kit that she uses, but I've just gone for another one that had good reviews. So yeah, I'm not sure whether to do it now or whether to do it a bit later because I do want to pop out and I don't want to look like a crazy woman. So maybe we'll do it later, and I think I'll be more relaxed knowing the boys are in bed for the night and I've got all the time to kind of do that. But that's what we're going to be doing today. Not sure what else is going to happen in this vlog, but you'll probably know by the title. And yeah, I just wanted a little chat with you. Let me go grab my water. I keep forgetting to drink at the moment, and then by the time it gets to like 6 PM, I feel absolutely awful and like really sick and nauseous and bloated, and I think it's from a lack of water. So this is your cue to go and get some water yourself. It's so important to stay hydrated, especially in the heat that seems to be happening in so many places right now in the States. So go and get a glass of water. Anyway, I wanted to pick up the camera this morning, and this morning has just rolled into the afternoon. It's now like 3 o'clock. Our internet went down last night. It's one thing after another, I swear. Do not move house, do not buy a house, just stay put. Don't deal with all these dramas. But yeah, it's been fixed. Someone came this morning and fixed that, and then I had a lady come. We're trying to get some blinds, some shades put into these windows, but our windows are huge, and I've asked so many companies about it, and the window just measures too big and they have to put like 3 shades, and I just want one big shade. So yeah, this lady was really nice, but she came in and I just assumed she was going to measure the windows and be gone. Like, the boys are here, I need to be feeding them and entertaining them, and I don't really have time to like sit and chat. No joke, she was here for an hour and a half. She was like whipping out all the samples and showing me all the measurements on her computer and showing me the quote and the prices, which was great, but I just was like hoping she'd measure them and go, and then she'd email me the quotes later. And I also knew like straight away that it wasn't going to be right for us because she couldn't do one shade on the window. So I was just like, I needed to leave. I really needed to leave. But she was here for so long, and once the boys woke up, she was wanting to see them and play with them, and I was like, I'm grateful for the company, but not right now, not today, after the day I had yesterday, which I'm going to explain to you a bit later, probably when I do my eyebrows, because it's a nice little chat and I don't want to be sat here chatting for too long. But yeah, the boys are going to be 10 months this weekend. How crazy is that? I feel like the time is just flying by, and they're going to be 1 soon. I need to start planning for their birthday. Me and Ada were actually talking about this because we want to do a little party and we don't really have much seating and we don't have many people to invite. No, we know a few people, but if anybody lives in LA, they all know that traffic is an issue, and it's so vast that people we know live a good like hour's drive away. So it all depends on their schedule and if they're free and if they can come. We're hoping to do something special for them because we just want to make a big deal of it, you know. Not many people have met them and we've not done much with them since this pandemic's been around the whole year that they've been born. So very excited, thinking what themes to do. So many people do birthday parties for their children and they are like amazing, like the decor and the setup and everything that they do, and I'm like blown away by it. I remember before I had the boys, I used to think, I'm not spending all that money on their first birthday, they won't even remember it, and now it's come round to it, I just want to go crazy. So I get why everyone does it now. But yeah, not much to update you all on. I can't remember what I told you all about the AC last time. Did I go into detail about it? That it basically wasn't the AC unit, it was the electrical panel, and that's why I was in like pieces in that video, because everybody that saw the electrical panel said that it was a fire hazard, and they were like literally shocked by it, and I was just so nervous of even like turning the AC on because it kept tripping the electrical panel. I just didn't want to fiddle with anything electric that looked dangerous. But another electrician came by and he like did something so that it wouldn't trip anymore, which had me even more anxious. I was like, is this really safe? And it's still in that situation right now, but we do have installation of a new panel coming up very soon. We're just waiting on the date, but it should be like any day now, this week hopefully, if not the very beginning of next week. So that's the AC situation sorted out. I feel a lot more relaxed about that. And yeah, I need to go and eat something because I'm really hungry, and I'm right now currently just trying to go around the house and sell some things. I'm selling this. It's so bright in here that whenever I put the camera this way, you can't see anything, but that baby Brezza machine, I can't believe I haven't used it. I was so excited to use that, and I remember it was gifted to us, and I was like, this is gonna be the best thing that anybody's got us, and everyone said how good it was, and I didn't even get it out of the box, can you believe? And now that I'm making up bottles of formula, I'm like, I so should have got that out. It would have probably been so handy and saved me so much time. But here we are, I've never opened it, and I'm like, for the last 2 or 3 months of making formula, I'm just gonna sell it. So I'm trying out Facebook Marketplace. I've never really used it. Aled sold loads of stuff in Seattle, and actually let me grab my phone and see if anyone's messaged me yet. Yeah, he sold a few things before we left Seattle, and everyone was like going crazy for the stuff. So he told me that it was gonna work really well, but I don't think I've got any messages. So maybe I'm not listing it right. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna try and list some other things that I can sell, because we've got so much stuff in the house that we want gone, and I just don't want to throw things away. I'd be better off just to give them away. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, not for that, because it was bought for us and I've not even used it, so I feel like it needs to be sold. But that's where we are. The house still looks like an absolute shambles. Boxes everywhere, things everywhere, pictures everywhere. Just really wanting to get it sorted out, but by the time the weekend comes around, me and Aled are so exhausted. The thought of like emptying stuff around the house and doing the house up just doesn't appeal to us. So yeah, that's where we're at with that, but we're getting there, slowly, surely. We've only been here for what, 2 weeks? It feels like months already. Now I remember why I'm supposed to video in the daytime, because it gets to this time of the night and I'm done for. I've just put the boys down. Hendrix has been bugging me for 2 hours to come out here and play ball. So this is where I normally am at 6:30, 7. I sit on the sunbed and I throw him this tennis ball back and forth. And I would love to be doing anything else but this right now. But I just feel so sorry for him. He goes on a short little walk every morning with me, and I used to give him so much more attention, so much more exercise, but right now I just cannot find any more time for him. So we have to play ball. That's all there is that we can do. So yeah, this is the kit that I bought off Amazon, and I'm gonna give it a go in a little while when he is tired out. I'm really nervous. Oh my God. Anyway, if it doesn't come out good, then I'm not doing anything for the next couple of days, so it doesn't really matter. But I think it's pretty like semi-permanent. I think it lasts for like 8 weeks or something, so let's hope. But what could really go bad? We shall see. But yeah, I was just flicking through Instagram and I saw this post and I was like, that is me today to a T. Motherhood is equivalent to working 2.5 jobs. According to research, the average mother gets going around 6:23 a.m. and the work doesn't stop until 8:31. Many of you are at peak capacity on a daily basis. Oh my God, how true is that? That is literally my day. I mean, I get small windows to rest, but from 6 a.m. I get up about 6 and prep everything, like unload the dishwasher, do the boys' milk, things like that before they get up at 6:30. And then I pretty much sit down for dinner at 8:30. And then I have like an hour and a half to relax until it all starts again. So I cannot seem to stay up later than 10 because I'm just too tired to function the next day and to look after the boys. So that is my life for the last 10 months, and I really, really would love a break, but I can't quite fathom the expense of getting a nanny or somebody to give me like 2 hours off. So this is what life is, and I know it's gonna get easier, and then I'll look back and be like, I miss those times. Why Hendrix cannot put the ball right by my feet, I don't know. I'll speak to you all in a minute when I do this eyebrow kit. Wish me luck. Oh my god. Sorry if you can hear Hendrix the whole time I'm doing this. He's panting in the background now. I feel like he's always here, panting away when I'm doing something. Right, I've tried to get everything organised here, and then I can have a little chat with you while I do this, because I want to tell you all about my day yesterday. Let's move this back a little bit. I had it all nicely laid out over that side. I want to try and do this as quickly as possible because I just want to go clean everything up and just have dinner and chill out. So yeah, basically I think the whole point of this is just to make your eyebrows more like supple and movable, and they look fuller in a sense. I know when I had it done in the salon, it was great, it really helped. So let's see. I need to concentrate for a minute, and then I'm going to talk to you all because I've never done this before and I don't want to do something wrong. So, and I can hear someone crying, typical. So, right, I'm going to put you on a montage just while I do the beginning bit because I can't multitask right now. I need to focus. Okay, I know they look a bit whack right now, but if you're interested in eyebrow lamination, this is basically what it does. It makes your eyebrows, I guess, more flexible, so you can, like, that's how I normally look naturally, so it just makes you able to like fluff them up and make them appear bigger. Obviously I know they look crazy because one, I don't have any gel right now to like keep them in place, and I haven't filled them in. Obviously I would go and fill the ends in where they're kind of faint and lighter, but I think it just makes for such a fluffier eyebrow. So I'm very impressed with the kit. I thought I was going to be able to film that and talk you through it, but I had to concentrate, so that was the reason for the montage. And it is a day later because Henry was not in the best of moods in his bed, and I had to go see to him, and then I was cooking dinner and this and that happened, and it just kind of, the evening just disappeared. So here we are, the next day. Boys are awake, they've just had their milk, playing with their little cups there. And yeah, I wanted to tell you all about my day on Tuesday because I never got around to it whilst I was doing my eyebrows. So yeah, I'm going to tell you all about that when I go and get my coffee. Why are we so interested? Normally you're the noisiest boys in town, aren't you? Oh, you're so sweet. This week has been amazing with them. They've been so cute, so funny. I may not have much time to myself, but I love them so, so much. Every day a little bit more. This week's been a bit of a struggle. I decided to, they seem to be going into this phase of like napping a lot in the day and then being up a little bit at night, like you heard on Tuesday. So it's actually a day later, sorry, it's the Friday today. So what day was I speaking to you? Wednesday? I'm so lost with days, sorry. It was Wednesday night I was speaking to you, and Henry was having a bit of trouble. So yesterday, through the day, I woke them up from both of their naps. I only let them have an hour and a half sleep in both their naps, and they went down fine. No fussing, no crying, nothing, and they didn't wake until 12 hours later. So I think they were getting too much day sleep. So when you hear people say never wake a sleeping baby, don't listen to them. Although I'm not sure yet. We need to test this out for a little bit longer because we've only done one day. But fingers crossed we got to the bottom of that. And yeah, I'm gonna go grab my coffee because it's like 11:30 and I've eaten a cereal bar for breakfast because I've been that busy. I haven't had a moment to make anything. So I just need my coffee and then we're good to go till lunch, I think. I'll have lunch with you too. we're back. Has anybody ever tried these? Very good, very, very good. Maybe a little bit too much milk, but for a quick coffee when you can't get out and get one, these are very nice to have in the house. So I want to tell you all about Tuesday because I had the busiest but very good day. So, anybody heard of the app Peanut? The app Peanut is like a Tinder but for mums, and you just swipe up and down to wave at other people and make connections and friends, and then you can chat to them. If you both connect, you can then start a chat and speak to them. So I joined this app in Seattle when I first got pregnant. Excuse me, that was a big burp. And I met one girl, Louise, through it, who had twins, and she became a really good friend, and then obviously we had to leave. So I've gone back on it, and I was waiting till we found a house that we knew where we were living, till I really like explored it, because I didn't want to meet people that lived really far away once we found where we were going to settle. So as soon as we moved into this house, I started like looking through it and trying to find some ladies to meet. And on Tuesday I met a big group of us. I think there was probably about 7 or 8 of us. We all got together in the park. I think everyone was a first time mum actually. Maybe somebody had an older child at home, I'm not sure. But anyway, it was so lovely. Yes, a bit stressful taking the 2 to the park. Everyone was sat on their blankets, completely forgot a blanket, and just sat and got my arse wet. But that was fine. But everybody just sat holding their babies, and I was like, I have to pick who I'm gonna hold. So it was a bit of a juggling act and a lot of food involved, but we did it, we managed, and we're doing the same again next week. So every week we're gonna meet this group of us, which is so nice, and I'm so happy to be doing something with other people and getting out of my shell, being stuck at home with the boys. And then the second story, all again happened Tuesday. When I was flicking through this Peanut app, this lady came up that I used to know in Glendale when I used to live in LA. Now, does anybody remember, if you followed me on social media back in Sweet Sterling days, does anybody remember Carl that I used to dog sit for? Well, it was his mum. She literally lives 2 minutes up the road. Can you believe that? Anyway, we spoke to her once or twice just to check in and see how Carl was last year when we were in Seattle, but she appeared on there, and I knew she always wanted kids, and she's had a boy in February who's like 4 months old, and she lives up the road. How weird. And then even weirder, she organised a get together on Tuesday. Happened to be the same day, it was the afternoon, and I was like, gosh, can I really do 2 things in one day? It's going to be exhausting, but I forced myself. Anyway, she invited another girl to come. Sorry, this is such a rigmarole, probably none of you are interested, but I just find it fascinating how small the world is. She invited this other girl, Katie, to come, and Katie was in the group for the park meetup. So I ended up meeting Katie twice in one day, and she's lovely. She's got a little girl who's the same age as the boys, and we got along really well. So I have a couple of friends, and I'm so excited about that, and I'm really hoping that I can start getting a little schedule in place and getting out with the boys and doing stuff with other children, and just like having people to complain to and to enjoy moments with, of course, as well. But yeah, it just felt so nice to be back outside talking to people. And there was that part of me that was like, really, that's my toe, that's my toe, what are you doing? Really nervous and really like anxious to go out after being at home for so long, but it was so good. So if you're feeling any kind of ways like that, or you just feel like you don't want to go out after being stuck at home for so long, what's the matter, buddy? Do you want to come say hi? I really don't want to spill my coffee, that's all. Ooh, that's what you've seen. Oh yeah, that's not for you though. Oh, have you done a poop? It stinks, buddy. Poof. Yeah, you need to go out, make yourself do it. You will feel so much better afterwards, and if you don't, then nothing's lost, right? You can just not go the next time. But that's it. We're going to be going to the parks every Tuesday, and we're going to probably see more of Sky. You've got a little girlfriend, haven't you? He's happy about that. And yeah, we're going to try and do a bit more. We're going to get out more. We need to get out, right? So that's my crazy Tuesday story. So when I came on Wednesday evening, I was so tired all day Wednesday. You guys just wore me out. They were very cheeky at Carl's mum's house. She doesn't have any, like, I don't know, what can you say? Not baby proofing, but like somewhere to stop the babies going. It was all open plan, and these two were loving life, trying to get around everywhere. So mummy couldn't chat that much or enjoy her drink, but it's fine. You wanna go play with your brother? Because you stink. So yeah, here we are. It's Friday, it's holiday weekend. And hoping that we're gonna get some organising done around the house this weekend, as well as go out and try and, do you want this? Want this? As well as get out and try and just do something, because we feel like we've been trapped in this house for so long. It's only been like 2.5, 3 weeks since we moved in, but it feels like an eternity. So that's our plan for this weekend. And yeah, we've got a dining table for outside being delivered, which will be really nice. We can actually sit and eat dinner outside and enjoy the weather. And the boys turn 10 months tomorrow. Didn't you? You have a little celebration. You'll take you out for it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go play with them for a bit. Sorry, I'm back, but I just can't remember how much I've shown you of the boys lately, but they are standing up. They are standing. Yeah, you were standing. They need support, but they're so nearly there. I think in the next month you're gonna be walking. Oh dear, they're still after the camera though. Still full force loving the camera, aren't you? Any guesses who this is? Who is it? Is it Henry or is it Jack? Who are you? You're Jack, aren't you? You're Jack. Okay, you're going on the floor because 1, you stink, and 2, you know I'm in my camera. Oh my gosh. When they want something, they really want something.